What is density? Density is a word we use to describe how much space an object or substance takes up and is a property of an object or material. Density also determines if a substance will float or sink in a particular liquid. Density in gas is molecules are spread out far apart from each other and there's a lot of empty space between them. Density in liquid, the molecules of different liquids have different size and mass. Their molecules are tightly packed and the density of a liquid is about the same as the density of the solid. And liquid is much more dense than gases. Density in solid, its particles is close together. Solid also has higher density than liquid and there's usually a relatively small change in volume and density. Formula to calculate density is mass over volume. How to find density in a regular object? First, you need to find the mass by using a balance and weighing the object and write down the result. Second, you need to find the volume by using a ruler to measure the length, width, and height of the object and then write down the result. Third, you find the density by dividing the mass with the volume and you will get the density of the object. How to find density in irregular object? First, you need to put the mass by using a balance and weighing the object and write down the result. Second, pour some water to a graduated cylinder to an easily read value and write down the result. Third, put the irregular object to a graduated cylinder that contains the water and write down the result. Fourth, subtract the result of the graduated cylinder that contains the water with the graduated that contain both water and irregular object. Fifth, you find the density by dividing the mass with the volume and you will get the density of that object. How to find density in liquid? First, find the mass of an empty graduated cylinder, then find the mass of a graduated cylinder that is filled with liquid. Second, find the mass of the empty graduated cylinder by using a balance and weighing the object and write down the result. Third, pour some water or any liquid to a graduated cylinder to an easy read value. Fourth, find the mass of the graduated cylinder that has been filled with water. Fifth, subtract the result of the graduated cylinder that contains the water with the empty graduated cylinder. Sixth, find the density by dividing the mass with the volume and you will get the density of that object. How to find density in solid? First, find the mass by putting the solid on top of the balance, then write down the result. Second, use a rule to measure the width, height, and length, then multiply them together and write down the result. Third, find the density by dividing the mass with the volume and you will get the density of that object. Polystyrene foam width is 4 cm. Polystyrene foam height is 3 cm. Polystyrene foam length is 5 cm. Volume, for the formula for volume is width times height times length. It means that 4 times 3 times 5 equals to 60 cm. So the volume is 60 cm cubic. Polystyrene foam mass is 7.80 grams. To find the density, you need mass over volume. So 7.80 divided by 60 equals to 0.13. So the density is 0.13 gram over centimeter cubic. Mass of empty measuring cylinder is 240 grams. Mass of measuring cylinder with liquid is 210 grams. To find the mass of liquid, you need to subtract mass of empty measuring cylinder with mass of measuring cylinder with liquid, and you will get 170 grams. The volume of liquid is 170 grams, and to find the density, you need mass of liquid to divide with the volume of liquid, and you will get 1 gram over centimeter cubic. Conclusion: density is a property of an object or material. To find density is mass over volume, and higher density has lower volume but has more mass.